This is a tutorial on how to create your own business. Before starting up your own business, you have to be prepared for the risks that are going to go along with it. First off, there's product risk. Decide what you are going to sell and have the ability to explain what your product is, or the problems it solves, or why it's going to be worth investing in the first place. If you can't do that, then you aren't going to be able to expect people to pay attention, especially when they're spending their money on your product. You also need to be sure that you're financially going to be okay with the business plan you've come up with, especially if there's a loan involved. You want to be able to pay off your debts if you want to be successful in your business. The most important part of starting your own business is knowing how to mitigate the risks involved. After you've taken the time to consider all the risks that are involved with your business idea or product idea, now it's time for you to put together a concrete business plan. The main parts of your business plan include the market analysis and your company description. Also, your marketing and sales strategies, and final projections. First, what makes the company unique? What's going to make consumers want to buy your product? You are going to want to have a product that no one else can compete with. For me, I'm planning on working in the food industry. Probably some form of healthy food, so I'm going to want to make sure that my food is the healthiest and tastes the best compared to other companies out there selling the same thing, similar things. Making sure that you're going to be able to have the proper resources is very important in having a successful business. If you're planning on starting a one-person business, you aren't going to have to worry about hiring people. But you should probably plan ahead in case you are planning expanding on your business and bringing in more people to work with you. You are also probably going to want to have a list of, depending on the size of your business, you're going to want to know what essentials you're going to need to start operating. You're going to want to know the approximate cost and probably make a list of everything you're going to need beforehand. Such things as business space, where you're going to keep the product, maybe a factory or a warehouse, where you're going to make the product. Also, find out the best location that will be most beneficial to your company. Marketing is probably the most important aspect in making sure that your business is going to be successful. Without marketing, no one will even know about your business. First, you have to know who you're going to reach out to. In my case, since I'm dealing with food and the fact that it's healthy food, probably means that the age group I'm going to be selling to is going to be a little older, like probably 18 to 60-year-old range. Social media is a great way to advertise your business. You could create a Facebook page, Twitter profile, Google, LinkedIn page, send out emails. In your local community, you could put out signs letting people know or send people to advertise it publicly. The more people know about your company, the more consumers you'll have and the more successful you'll be. Hiring an accountant is a very good idea also. Not setting up proper accounting or bookkeeping or even tax records up front could be really dangerous to your company in the long run. Laws and regulations vary by whichever state you're in, and you're probably going to want an expert to handle that for you. Someone who can make sure that your taxes are done correctly also. Whether your company is a few weeks old, a couple months old, to years old, you should always be setting goals to make your business even more successful than it is. maybe make it bigger, increase workspace, bring in more employees, investors, talk to your peers, see what their advice is. These are the necessary steps in making sure your business is successful.